Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be talking about Cinderella. Now Cinderella starts off as a storybook, and we all know how it goes. They said, once upon a time there lived a gentleman who had a daughter, named Cinderella. But Cinderella's mom passed, so the dad remarried a woman of good family with two daughters, Anastasia and Priscilla. And let me just tell you, the Lucifer as a kitty, he was kind of cute as a kitty cat. When he was a kitty, Lucifer was cute. I don't care what nobody say. Lucifer was cute as a kitty. But when the father got sick and passed, the stepmother's true nature was revealed. She was cruel and heartless, and she was jealous of Cinderella's charm and beauty. So she was forced to become a servant in her own home, and her fortune went off to her stepsisters. So 15 years pass, and Cinderella is a friend to all. She is a friend to the animals. So the birds try to wake her up and says, Cinderella, it's time to wake up. But she scares one of the birds by poking them. And then she said she had the most wonderful dream, and the bird asked about what, and then Cinderella said, can't tell, 'cause if you tell a wish, it won't come true. And then we get the iconic song, "A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes." And the mice and the birds help her to take a shower and get dressed. And then she's off to serve her stepsisters breakfast and her mother breakfast. And to do the laundry and all the chores. And in the castle, the king is mad because he is getting older and he wants to see his grandchildren before he goes. So he decides to hold a ball for his son's return. And they don't really say what the prince does, which is very confusing because we don't know what he does. He just said, we are gonna throw a ball to celebrate my son's return. That's what the king said. So Cinderella gets an invitation to give to her family about the prince's ball. She interrupts their music lesson, if you want to call it that, because they cannot sing at all. So she interrupts their music lesson to give it to the stepmother, and the stepmother reads it out loud and says it's from the prince, and they are holding a ball. So Cinderella thinks, oh, this means that she could go too, because she is a member of the family. But the stepmother only agrees if she gets all her work done. So she does find her mother's old dress that she wants to fit up, that she actually wants to fix up. But her stepmother and her sisters keep calling her to do chores for them. And so this is when the mice decide, you know what, Cinderella's not gonna go to the ball. And then and then and then and then the rest of them say, "Now go, what'd you say?" And then he and 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 then he said, they're they're just playing games with her. All they're gonna have her do is work, and she will never get her dress done. And then and 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 then one of the mice say, "Hey, we can help." So they make her dress, and they get and 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 they, and and they and they and they and they make a dress, and they even get necklaces and ribbons from the stepsister that the stepsister threw on the ground and said they didn't want it anymore. So the mice are trying to get the necklace, right? But Lucifer is there and he stops them. But but Jack and Gus work together to get the necklace back. And even if they have to put it on Gus's tail and put it in his hat. Oh, Gus is this new mouse that Cinderella found in the attic. So they are all they are all mouse that Cinderella takes care of. So that's how they know each other. So even if Gus and Jack have to put it in his tail, on his tail and in his hat, they will make sure that Cinderella had that necklace. And that is dedication, my friends. That is dedication. Round of applause for you, Gus, and you, Jack. So, they get the dress ready in time, and Cinderella is so happy, and she says, "Thank you so much." And then, when it's time to go, Cinderella comes down looking so beautiful, and then the stepmother asks each of the girls, "Doesn't she look beautiful in that necklace, Giselle? Uh, uh, um, and doesn't she look beautiful in this necklace, Gisela?" And so that's when Janelle, and that's when and 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 and, and, and that's when Gisela figures out that was her old necklace that she threw away, that she said she never wanted, no less. She said she wouldn't be seen dead wearing that necklace. She said she did not want the necklace. Keep this in mind. She said she did not want it, but she doesn't want Cinderella to have it, so she breaks the necklace off of Cinderella's neck. Oh, and Anastasia said she did not want said she oh and then Oh, and then, and then Anastasia said she did not want any bows. Any bows. Remember, she threw that one bow, that pink bow, on the ground, and they used it for Cinderella's dress. Well, she tore it apart, and she tore it off of Cinderella's dress, and they both took their turns calling Cinderella names and tearing apart the dress. And then when it was nothing left but rags, the mother said good night. And then Cinderella just ran away crying while they went to the ball, and she said there's no use at all. And then the sit and then Cinderella's wish came true, 'cause popped her fairy godmother. She popped out of thin air and she gave Cinderella a dress. But she told her, when the clock strikes 12, the spell will be broken and everything will be the way it was before. But that did not stop Cinderella, 'cause the fairy godmother made her a carriage, and she said, off you go, my child, to the ball. And so Cinderella gets to the ball, and the prince eyes her, and they dance. And then when they kiss, Cinderella asks after the kiss, oh, is it midnight? And then the prince says, yes, it's midnight. So Cinderella runs away, dropping her slipper, and the prince says, wait. I don't even know your name. How would I find you? And 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 even the king advisors tried to close the gate so Cinderella can escape, but she escaped just in time because the spell's about to be broken. So the carriage takes her home, but they let her keep one of the glass slippers. And then the next day, there is a royal decree about whoever whoever fits the slipper will marry the prince and become his princess. So the stepsisters are like, Cinderella, get this, earn this. But Cinderella can't pay attention because she is too happy because she knows that she's the girl. But the stepmother sees this and locks her in the basement. And then when the girls when the girls try it on, they can't fit it. But 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 the king but but the king heard the voice saying, "Wait, your grace, may I try it on?" And then he sees Cinderella's feet. And then the stepmother tries to stop him by putting her cane in 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 front of the guy who had the glass slipper. The guy trips and the slipper breaks. But tell me, how did she get two slippers? Because I thought no. Because I remember the fairy godmother let her keep one slipper. Okay, that's right. And then the king advisor says, "Oh my God, the slipper! What would the king say? What would he do? Oh my gosh, this is horrible!" And then Cinderella says, "Perhaps if it will help." And then and and then the guy says, "Nothing will help, no, nothing." But Cinderella explains, "Well, you see, I have the other slipper." Then it turns out it was Cinderella all along. It was Cinderella all along, and then her and the prince get married, and just like the ball, she loses her wedding shoe, but the king puts it back on her, and she gives the king a kiss on the cheek, and then her and the prince live happily ever after, and that's the end of the story. Bye. I will see you guys in my next video.